Hey everyone, today I'll be covering Defense Ministry, the third level in Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, and let's jump right into it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make your way down. We use this balcony to quickly make our way to where we need to be. Now if you go max speed off this edge, you're just going to fall. So what we do is we slow Sam down by 2 speed levels. I have a button set just for that, so I press it twice. And I turn my camera a little, otherwise you're going to end up on this outer collision, which kind of loses you time. It's kind of, dangerous. So make sure you land on the inner edge if you can, like so. And once you're down in this balcony, grab the pipe, move down, jump into this lower balcony, and as soon as you're inside this office, just quickly run towards this corner. You have enough time to quickly make it here before the guard comes, and then you can go here. Now here, make sure to crouch before you enter the door, otherwise you will be noticed. So what you do is you just crouch, open the door, and move through. Here, don't worry about the cameras. As long as you make your way a little bit under them, they will stop spotting you, which is obviously helpful because this level is on a 1 alarm limit, which is pretty scary at times. And you want to make your way down to this parking lot. Now here, there are 2 things you can do. You can either do this regularly by running to this car, then crouch spamming a little, grabbing Hamlet, Grinko's driver, and just interrogating him and knocking him out here where it's completely dark. But this takes a little bit of time. Now what we do is a Hamlet skip, which involves you shooting at this pillar to the left of the car. It will freak out Hamlet. He will run towards the alarm box that is like right there. And you can meet him at this corner, grab him, interrogate him, and then knock him out there. And for some reason, the game considers that area to be also dark, and the body is usually not found there. So it looks like this, basically. You shoot, he freaks out, you run towards him, grab him at this corner, interrogate him fully, and then you just knock him out like so. And make sure he falls down in the way that I made him fall down, which is due to how I angled my camera. Once you're back here, there's gonna be a guard here. Now, if he's in a dark area, like here, you can leave him be. But if you're not sure about it, you can just, in case, shoot out this lamp and you're good to go. And now you're gonna make your way back up like you would normally, but be careful with the cameras. And now here is gonna be a pretty interesting thing. So as soon as you open the door, you're gonna run completely to the other side of the hallway and run past the guard as he's looking away. So it looks like this, and pay attention to how the guard turns his head. So while he's looking away, I'm running past him, and he always looks in this order, so you just have to time it so that he doesn't see you while you're running through. And as soon as you make your way into this office, you're going to turn off the light and equip your disposable pick and unlock this door, open it, and there's going to be a cutscene. Now after this cutscene, you're just going to climb onto the edge of this balcony and make a jump here. Now if you didn't get an alarm during this jump, that means your Hamlet skip worked and none of the bodies were found, so you're good to go. You're gonna drop into this kitchen through the window, immediately run to turn off the light and shoot this guard. And then you're gonna make your way to this hallway. Now, when you're in this hallway, you're gonna want to make your way down, and obviously you can do it the way you would in casual play. Just, grab the ledge, drop down on each and every guard here, and then down there. but you can do it a little bit faster, and it looks like this. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to explain it. So what I did is I jumped on the ledge, and this is a very thin ledge, which means that Sam will automatically grab it and, you know, fall down. But if you equip your pistol as he's sort of sliding off and then hold W, Sam will not grab the ledge and it will immediately fall down, which is way faster. I'm going to do it in slow motion in post so you can actually see what's going on, but basically just jump, equip, forward, and then you can crouch if you want afterwards. And you do the same thing here. Sometimes these guards look, you know, either behind or above, so be sure to time it correctly so that you don't get in trouble. If he turns around, it's kind of a hassle. But once you're done with that, you're going to want to shoot up here. And if you hear action music, that means you triggered the kernel correctly. And what that does is it makes him run towards this alarm box instead of just walking down to the computer. And you're going to grab him as soon as he's trying to pull an alarm, like that. And the alarm box is conveniently right by the retinal scanner, which is where we want him to be. So go ahead and make him use it. And look at the left side, like so, and then drop him unconscious. Otherwise, the body can be detected by light or by the game because he's not hidden, so to speak. So once you're done with that, you're gonna make your way through the door here. And if you're fast enough here, you're not gonna trigger the camera. Just make sure to not stop at all. And once you make your way through these doors, you're gonna do a laser mic. All right, so now before I get into this, I'm gonna explain this specific laser mic. I'm gonna have a video specifically dedicated to laser mics and how they work a bit later, but for now I'm just going to focus on this very specific laser mic. So you're going to want to skip 2 dialogues from Grimm and Lambert, and then you're going to listen to the dialogue for just a little bit, and then depending on how lucky you're feeling, you can either do 9 or 10 dialogue skips. For the most part, I usually do 9 because it doesn't lose me that much time, and it, I guess, helps me to avoid some of the rounding errors in how much of the dialogue is being listened to, and it actually maybe helps me to avoid a little bit of that failure, which sometimes happens. So I'm just going to show you how it looks like, and then I'm going to explain it again. So you're going to see this cutscene. After this cutscene, immediately quick save, quick load, skip 2 dialogues, like so, and then listen to a little bit of this dialogue, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to do 9 because it usually is enough. Now, if you hear the beep afterwards, that means it's all good. If not, then it means you failed, and Lambert will be mad at you. Sometimes just by reverting to a quick load and trying the last sort of section of where you listen to the conversation again, sometimes quick loading helps because the game for some reason then accepts it. So let me just show you that again in full. So you open, go through, watch this cutscene. After the cutscene, 2 dialogue skips, a little bit of the conversation, 9 dialogue skips, 1, 2, quickly listen to the dialogue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then immediately listen to the conversation again. As I said, you can actually get away with 10 dialogue skips, but sometimes it doesn't count, so just, you know, be careful and find what works best for you. But once you're done with the laser mic, you can just climb onto this wall and then make your way into this part, which is the checkpoint. So we're finally done with Defense Ministry Part 1, and we're heading into Part 2. Okay, so now we're in Part 2 of Defense Ministry, and here you're going to be presented with a cutscene immediately. What I like to do here is I like to prepare for these guards coming down in the elevator, and I just aim at the general area where they're going to be. And from here, fastest way is to just 2 headshots, you know, it's all good. Be sure to interact with the elevator, otherwise it's not going to go up. And yeah, and you're going to go to the 7th floor, and as soon as the elevator doors open, you're going to go to the left. And there are 2 ways that you can go about that. And I'm going to show you both of them. So the first one is you obviously just get noticed, 59259 keypad code, and just hide away for a little bit. Then as soon as he starts entering the keypad code, you punch him, and then he's going to be stuck forever. The other way you can go about it is, again, enter the keypad code, and then go about going next to him. Usually he has like a couple of shots before he reloads, so you have enough time to get close to him and do a headshot. Anyways, then you're going to go into this storage room and take the ladder. Open the hatch. Get up on the roof. And now here, you're going to either do a rappel like so, or just jump into the window. But I usually recommend the rappel because it's much more consistent and easier to do. Now, here you're going to do 6 quick save, quick load type dialogue skips as soon as you tap into the computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I recommend turning off the light here, and now prepare your pistol like this. Now here you just do another dialogue skip after you hear the soldat or soldier line. I recommend you shoot out the camera. Now you're going to have to wait for a little bit. If you did everything correctly, the guards are going to cancel out. No need to worry about that. What I didn't show is that you can actually open one of the doors before you get this dialogue. Now as soon as you get this dialogue, you're going to tap into the computer and quick save, quick load. And then you're going to make your way to this door and just run, because you're going to have guards coming after you. You're going to run here, run into this pipe. You're going to slide down, and then you're going to have to jump the rest of the way. And from here, Wilkes will always shoot this guard, so don't worry about that. And make sure to not talk to him until all of the dialogues are over. Otherwise, it's going to lose you a little bit of time. But once that's done, you just talk to Wilkes, and that's Defense Ministry. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned how to speedrun this level. If you have any further questions, please let me know down in the comments, or you can join our Splinter Cell speedrunning Discord, where we're more than happy to answer any and all of your questions. And until then, thank you for watching, and have fun speedrunning.